Picture this scene. You're woken up to the buzzing of your alarm. You press snooze, you roll back for an extra few minutes of sleep. The alarm goes off again, and eventually you get up, dragging yourself out of bed, still groggy. You shuffle off and you get yourself ready as quick as possible to work or to class. Does that sound familiar? That is what the average person does. Wake up and then they let the day take control of them. But do you want to be the average person? If you'd like to be from the top 5%, then you need to stop acting like the rest of the 95%. There's a different way to start your day, with purpose, with energy. A pattern that will help you accomplish more and increase your mental and physical health. It all starts with waking up at 5 a.m. or in the summer months slightly before that. Robin Sharma, a world-renowned life coach, has written a book titled The 5 a.m. Club, in which he has mentioned that all successful people throughout the annals of history have always woken up early. And this is exactly the teaching of the Deen of Islam. The Messenger ﷺ made the dua, Allahumma barik li ummati fi bukuriha. O Allah, grant special blessings to my ummah in the early part of the morning. And there are special blessings in the morning. You can achieve during the early part of the morning what you can never achieve during the day. Like when an electronic device or cell phone is fully charged, it functions optimally. Similarly, the batteries of your mind, body and soul are fully charged in the early hours of the morning. Research has shown that your brain chemistry is different in the morning. The brain's prefrontal cortex, or that part of the brain that makes you worry or analyze things over and over, is temporarily shut down in the peaceful early hours of the morning. That's why you find that if you wake up pre-dawn, you'll find you can focus on one thing without distractions and accomplish much more. Also, the tranquility at daybreak has been shown to increase dopamine and serotonin. And these are chemicals in the brain that affects your mood, memory, and your overall well-being, helping you to feel energized and at peace. What an awesome way to start your day. To be successful and productive in your study years or throughout your life, it's important that you build a good morning routine. Robin Sharma talks about 20-20-20 formula, which says that you should spend 20 minutes on 3 highly valuable activities. The first 20 minutes or the first hour should consist of exercise, help your body wake up and make your body sweat. Sweating decreases cortisol, the hormone responsible for stress and fear. Sweat also releases BDNF, which speeds up the creation of new neural pathways and repairs brain cells. If you want to think quicker, make sure you get sweaty early in the morning. The next 20 minutes should be set aside for your spirituality. Initially, for a person to be successful, all the focus was on IQ, intellectual quotient. The focus was on a person's intellectual capacity. Then it moved to EQ, emotional quotient, the softer skills and how we interact and deal with one another. Now the focus is on SQ, spiritual quotient, how religious you are, because in the corporate world, increasingly, they're witnessing that for a person to be successful, he needs all 3, the IQ, EQ, and SQ. And the center point of our spirituality is our salah. Begin your day with at least 20 minutes for salah, dhikr, and reading of the Noble Quran. And then plan your day around salah. As Robert Sharma had outlined, the third 20 minutes of the day should be set aside for planning or to endeavor to learn something new every day. It may be through listening to lectures or to reading a book. Read a book on seerah, read a book on tafsir. We need to be ambitious and driven, and you'll find that the sky is the limit. Time passes by so fast. Everybody has the same time, 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, 365 days a year. Yet we find some people excel at all aspects of life, worship, their profession, community work, academics, business, while others lag behind. Since you cannot make more time, spend the time that you have more wisely. Your morning routine is essential. For it to be productive, you need to have a good night's sleep of between 6 and 8 hours. Go to bed early. Develop a pre-sleep routine, which would entail wudu, no device or screen time, at least 30 minutes to an hour before you sleep. Set multiple alarms to wake up in the morning, put it in the next door room, and in that way, you'll get your morning off to a great start. It is really our attitude at the beginning of a difficult task which, more than anything else, will affect the outcome, the successful outcome of that task. Productivity is never an accident. It's always the result of a commitment to excellence, intelligence, planning, and focused effort.